Welcome to another Headlocks and Headphones short with me, Martin Anderson. Today we're going to talk about the fact that I have been proven wrong. I did, of course, say I didn't feel that AEW would go above the 1 million mark. I made that claim when AEW and NXT were competing, and I stick by that. I think if both shows were on together, I didn't think there was going to be another time where they went above the 1 million mark. Now, the move for NXT to Tuesday nights has seen their ratings take a little bit of a jump as well. They're above 800,000. Hopefully they can consistently get that. Remember, this is the development brand. It's not the A brand. It's not the B brand. This is the development brand. This is people not deemed good enough to be on the TV they show around the world. This is the stuff you got to go out of your way to look for. Now, AEW on their first week unopposed, they added Mike Tyson. They added several other things, by the way. If you've watched AEW and you see the punch by Mike Tyson on Cash Wheeler, it's very, very tasty. I mean, it's a brave man that steps in front of Mike Tyson for a punch, but they got over 1 million. They got 1.2 million, and this is great news for wrestling. Now, I know some people have private messaged me and said, you just hate AEW, and you know what? I hate a lot of it. A lot of the stuff they do is garbage. That video floating around with Kenny Omega saying, you know, I don't like old wrestling. I like this. I want to do this. Let's be expressive. Well, being expressive is fine. The stuff you're doing is stupid. But let's ignore the fact that the stuff they're doing is stupid. They got above 1 million. Now, the big test is, will they do that next week? Will they do that the week after? Will they do it the week after? There's always some crossover when fans who kind of come in and out of the product don't know that NXT is moving to a Tuesday night because it wasn't advertised for a month. It was advertised for a week. So when fans don't know and they tune into the slot where NXT used to be and they go, oh, NXT's not there, maybe it's moved channel. This is the old-fashioned mentality, but I have friends who do it as well. They've flicked through, they've seen AEW. The big test is those people who've migrated from NXT that weren't normally watching AEW. Do they stick with it? It's going to be a very interesting week. We're going to have a look at that next week. Do AEW hold on to their viewers? I hope so, because there are some very good talents in AEW. And hopefully, the more that those talents attract ratings, the more they book towards those talents. Because for all of the effort people want to put into this person's good, this person's good, a lot of the talent they're using are garbage. They really are. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm not anti-AEW. Let me be clear. Let me just pull up this jumper that I'm wearing right now and see if we can get this on camera. The t-shirt I'm wearing is a Mr. Adam Page. I'm an AEW fan. I do like all kinds of wrestling. I like the talent that they have. Have they done enough to keep that 1.2 million fans? I hope they have, because the more people watching wrestling means the more money that comes in, means the more merchandise that gets made, which means the more of these kind of things we can buy with wrestlers on them. And for me, that's what it's all about. It's about having fun, and WWE AEW war, at least now it's in the past. At least now we can look at it and go, right, what we need to do now is look at, are the shows entertaining? Not WWE, NXT, versus AEW. Let's have a show and let's see if we enjoy it. Because you know what? There's a lot to enjoy on AEW, a lot to enjoy on NXT. And finally, we can get past the stupid competition and just have fun as wrestling fans. That's wishful thinking. We know that's never going to happen. Because what's going to happen now is Brian Alvarez, Dave Meltzer, and all that lot are now still going to compare the Tuesday night and Wednesday night ratings, because that's what they want to do, and that's what drags ratings towards their channels, towards their platforms. The thing for me is AEW have so many good talents and their ratings weren't budging. NXT moving, their ratings jumped 4, 5, 6, they nearly doubled in the week that they left. Was that due to the fact that there was a lot of wrestling going on that week? There was a lot of hype for WrestleMania, and that was putting wrestling out in the atmosphere. Do these fans stick around? I hope so. I know I've said that, but I hope so.